like even recently, I had fox locks in. For those who don't know what that is, it's like dreads that are extensions, and I put that in my hair because the intention was to have that in my hair and then eventually take them out so my regular locks form. And I just wanted to add extra hair, to be honest, just for the length, like to have it like down my back. That's the only thing. Okay. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. The Most High used that situation to chastise me, to make me learn a hard, valuable lesson. But the reason why I'm rocking my natural hair now is because I felt called to rock my natural hair. And I actually had a vision that if I didn't take out that hair on a specific day, I was gonna lose all my hair. I was gonna be bald, like literally. And it was haunting me for like 2 days. I had this vision. And the girl who did my hair initially, she seemed genuine at first. I will say that she seemed genuine, but still, I'm not gonna. Something rubbed my spirit because I could tell she was really worldly. Not for me to judge, but again, if I'm really spiritual and she's really worldly, and I'm letting this person touch my hair with their hands, I mean that's very important. Like letting people of the world that have any type of spirits on them touch you, touch your body, touch your hair, like that is a spiritual thing. And it's not good to let anybody or everybody touch you or be all over you. So I will say through that process I learned, because as she was doing my hair, first of all, there were much red flags. Like one, she forced me to like get more hair than I wanted to put in my hair because my hair is already thick and long in its natural self, but she made me get more extensions to put in my hair. So again, that was red flag number 1. Red flag number 2 is when she was doing my hair, I couldn't see. Like there was a mirror in front of me, but I couldn't see my hair. So it's almost as like I was sitting and there's a mirror way up here, but I couldn't see my hair. And when I would ask to like get up and look, like there were times where like she literally said, "Oh, like I'm not finished," or like, "Oh, like not right now." So it's almost as if like she wasn't letting me see my hair. Like she just wanted to do it and then show me after. The third red flag was this feeling in the spirit that I felt like this person is not being truthful. And I ignored it, y'all. I ignored it. The spirit was convicting me of it. I ignored it. And basically when it was all done, I mean, there was just this full head of hair, like way more than what I wanted. And it literally looked like a mop was on my head. And I was so upset and distressed when I left, because even after she finished my hair, she like rushed me out of her salon chair. She already had somebody else waiting to go inside the chair. So y'all, I felt very discouraged. I felt very rushed, and I went home and I was in tears. So like I didn't know what to do. I felt like my hair was ruined and I couldn't take it out. And I ended up contacting her again to fix it. Like she needed to remove some hair and fix it and make it manageable, because I could not even put my hair in a ponytail. Like it was just like this big, and I'm just like, this is crazy. Like I can't put it in a bun. I can't do anything. I can't put half of it up, half of it down. Like, so I ended up having to go back for another hour and a half of just her removing some of the hair. So even right there, again, another red flag where I wasted money listening to you to buy extra hair, and in the end you had to take it out anyways because it was unbearable. It was so hot and it was so heavy. So again, I go there. She has attitude kind of in a way like, oh, you know, if you want me to do anything else, I have to charge you. But if you just want me to take it out, then that's fine. So I was like, yeah, like I just want you to take out some, and that's fine. And she did. So to not make a long story long, and to fast forward a bit, so I had that hair in for about 3 months, I'd say. Actually 2 months. 2 months, yeah. I'll say about 2 months. And so then I had that dream about like, hey, like if you don't take out this hair, like your hair is gonna be ruined. And even my mom like didn't like it. My one sister didn't like it, and like I was just feeling it too. Like I was like, okay, like I really want this hair to be out of my hair. And it was like getting, like I could see my hair breaking on the ends, y'all. Like my hair was so broken. It hurt to touch parts of my scalp because like the constant pulling of the heavy dreads. So this day comes where I have that revelation and I'm like, okay, I know I'm either gonna go bald and I'm gonna have to shave off all my hair, or I'm gonna contact her so she can take it out. So I contact the girl who did my hair, and mind you, I paid $160 to get it done. I paid an extra $75 just for her to take out some of the hair and touch it up. I had to pay like another $50 to get extra hair that she ended up taking out. So it's just been a long road of like money. And yet I wasn't even fully satisfied with this hair. And I felt like y'all the whole time was just like, child, you should just love who you are, love your natural hair, like love how I made you. And that, you know, that when the Lord chastised me in that way, like it made me cry, because I felt like I hurt not only myself and I was unhappy, I hurt the Most High. It's almost like I'm telling him I'm not good enough the way he made me. Like, the hair you bust me with is not good enough, Most High. I'm gonna do this to it, you know. And so I contact her. I'm like, hey, how much is it to take out the hair? Because I knew that would be another charge. So I was like, how much does it cost to take out this hair? She literally said, she messaged me back and said, hun, I don't do removal. You can check my website. And I was like, like, that hurt. I was like, so I just responded and I was hurt. Like, I was like, are you serious? Like, I was like, I thought you could take it out. Because that's what she initially made clear when she put it in my hair. It was like, you know, the way that I'm doing it, you can take it out. I'm not locking it in your hair. You can take it out eventually if you're not sure if you want dreads or not. So that was my intention. That's the only reason why I trusted her and did it. So yeah, her breaking that news to me that she can't take it out, check her website. I was like, okay. I was like, are you serious? And she's like, and she didn't say nothing. And then I was like, then why did you take my money? You know, why did you do this service for me if you know you couldn't remove it? And even if you didn't know how to remove it, like, you're not even like recommending me to somebody that can, or you're not even giving me an option of like, okay, well, I could show you how to do it. It's time consuming, but I can't do it physically because of my schedule or X, Y, and Z. Like, she literally left me high and dry and just said, look, like, check my website. So long story short, we went back and forth, and something in the spirit just said, yeah, she did this on purpose. So my last words to her was like, I don't pray bad prayers, but I said, if you did this intentionally, the Most High knows. And I just said, bless you. And I blocked her. And after I blocked her, I was like, you know, I contacted my sister, and I was at that level. After I blocked her, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be bald. I actually accepted it. I was like, I'm gonna be bald, because I already had that vision in my head that I was gonna be bald for some reason from all this stuff. And I contacted my sister, and my sister recommended me to a hairdresser, which was like an hour and a half away, that she used to go to. So I ended up driving an hour and a half away, okay? And I called these people before I went, and they were like, you know, just come right now. So that's how that worked out. Is like my sister recommended me to this place. I found their number, I called them, I explained the situation. They seemed very sad and empathetic that I kind of went through that. The fact that someone put something in my hair and didn't want to take it out. They were like, okay, like, if you can come now, like, now is the time. And I even questioned it, because I was like, man, an hour and a half, like, right now. Like I even asked, you know, is there time on like another day? And she literally said, well, I'd have to check. And then something just said, just go right now. Like, this is what you want. And now you're questioning. So I ended up just saying, I'll come right now. And they're like, okay, perfect. So I literally suited up, y'all. I just grabbed my jacket. I grabbed some snacks, because this was an hour and a half drive. And I headed on the road to this salon. When I got there, and I waited a little bit, and they started on my hair. First of all, it took forever for them to take out the extensions. And when it came to my natural hair, like my hair underneath the extensions, they were just so troubled. Like, they kept asking me, you know, did you dye your hair? And they were like feeling my hair like this, and I could feel them like looking at my hair and like looking down on me. I'm like, what the heck did you do to your hair? And I just responded like, no, like, I never dyed my hair. I mean, all I did is go to this girl, and she put these extensions in, and they just kept saying, well, there's this substance on your hair and it's hard. It's literally like glue. And I could hear them like picking at my hair, like with something like this, okay? I could literally like hear my hair popping as they try to pick out my hair, unravel the twist. They said, whoever did your hair put like a glue in your hair, and your hair is really damaged. And the owner was like, if it wasn't for your hair and the length of your hair, the volume of your hair, she said, we would have had to shave your head. And y'all, I got goosebumps because I told them, I was like, I had a vision that I was gonna be bald. And this is why I acted on this and wanted to take this out of my hair. Like, I no longer wanted to go through the dreadlock journey. I was just like, how do I get this out of my hair? Like, it hit me so hard one day that I was just like, wow, like, I need to get it out of my hair or I'm gonna be bald. So the fact she said that, y'all, I spoke volume. Again, don't let anybody or everybody go up in your hair or touch you. That is not spiritual, because people have demons on them. People be envious and jealous. So back to the salon, and again, it was the owner and like 3 other girls working on my hair. So there's like 3 to 4 people on my head, and I'm just sitting and they're all around me, looking at my hair, talking about my hair, touching my hair. And they're like, yeah, like there's like a glue on your hair. And it almost like you could hear in their voice like they weren't sure if my hair was gonna survive this, but they were doing their best. And honestly, that's the thing that I thank the Most High for, that He sent me there at that moment. In that time, I didn't procrastinate, I didn't wait, I just jumped on it. I let the Holy Spirit lead me, because I saw the vision of like being bald, and I was like, yeah. So yeah, they said that there was like a glue like substance in my hair, and whoever did my hair put that in my hair. So I probably was there at that salon from 3 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. 3:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Okay, and again, I'm an hour and a half away, so not only after 8:30 p.m. I had to drive another hour and a half to get home. So they took it out of my hair, they detangled my hair, they shampooed and conditioned my hair and treated my hair. And it's so interesting because the owner, when I first walked in, at the end, she said, I took one look at you and I knew you had good hair. And I was like, wow. And I just explained the story to say, like, people will be envious and people will do things to maliciously hurt you. And this is why it's so good to have a discerning spirit. So I learned, because, like I said, there were 3 red flags and I still continued. It's not like after red flag 1, I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. You know, let me just leave. I mean, I had every option to. I wasn't chained to a chair. No one had a gun to my head forcing me to do that to my hair. So I learned that we really have to walk with a discerning spirit. We really have to listen to the Ruach Ha-qodesh, the Holy Spirit. We really have to listen to when Yah is warning us. Because when the Spirit triggers something, most times it's for our own good. It's for our own good. And when we ignore, we get hurt. And the worst thing you could do is try to put that blame on someone else when it's really on you. And yes, I blame this girl who did my hair, but I also blame myself for trusting somebody like that, where I could tell their spirit was off. I could tell their spirit was not of Yah. And I mean, you don't have to be no holy moly person and be all, you know, super in the word, but my spirit has to take you, meaning like I should at least be able to conversate with you and feel comfortable. And I actually didn't feel comfortable with her from day 1. And I went there 3 times. And each time I would have anxiety and I felt like I had to talk worldly. They were playing like worldly music, like Nicki Minaj, just all this stuff. And it's like, I felt like I had to dumb myself down to be accepted in that environment. So that's another red flag. So again, I just explained that story to say, like, I went through all of that with my hair. And that was one wake-up call for me. And even after I came home from getting my hair done and weeks follow, like a week later, the girl who originally did my hair, she started harassing me. I had to block her. Like, she just started and then she had her friends like following my Instagram, looking at my stories, inboxing me, I go on the actual salon's page that helped me, right? The people that actually helped me take out my hair, they were harassing them too, because they ended up posting a video of my hair and just said like, you know, this client drove from far, you know, they just really said, you know, there was a glue-like substance used in her hair. She lost a lot of hair. So even on her page, like when I went back, they were harassing her. Like, this girl who originally did my hair, like, she literally had people gang up on me and gang up on the new salon that I had take out my hair. And that was a sign in itself. It's like, if you did something wrong and you know you did, and the damage is done, have a humble spirit. Repent, right? I mean, even if you aren't even at the level of asking for forgiveness from that person or from whatever you're doing, be humble. And the fact that she wasn't humble, that even chilled me even more, that I let someone in my head touching my hair and my scalp that was just so wicked. So